Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for coming to my channel, Spiritually Inclined. I am Net, and this is Fuck Love Celebrity Tarot Edition for Angie Stone. This reading is for entertainment purposes only and or alleged. I do not know this individual or anybody she's connected to personally. All information provided in this video is based on divination. Please like and share this video to get it more exposure. I would appreciate it. Let me make sure my sound is right, y'all. I think we're good. We're good. All right, let me get a picture of Auntie Angie on the screen. I'm going to say a few things. And then we are going to jump right into the reading. Yeah, the sound is good. I had to make sure. All right, let's get a picture of Auntie Angie on the screen. All right, hold on, y'all. I am having issues getting this picture up here. Let me try this way. All right, y'all. There we go. There go Auntie Angie. I love this picture of her. All right, so on my spiritual journey, right, I learned that when I can't sleep at times, I know that I usually get sleepy or I'm usually already asleep. I know a spirit is trying to communicate with me when that happens. Auntie Angie's spirit decided to come to see me between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock this morning. And it made me get emotional when I didn't even feel like crying. My body experienced something and I actually could feel her. It made me feel like this is one celebrity I really wish I had a chance to meet. Her spirit just give me, you could tell her all your personal business, everything you're going through in life, and she would know all the right things to say. She just give me elder wisdom. But after finding out everything she went through for all those years in the music industry, clearly she was dealing with her own problems. And for the record, I saw nothing ugly about her. I see nothing ugly about her. And I guess it's because one good spirit recognizes another one. To me, Angie Stone was absolutely gorgeous. Like, I would love to have her skin complexion. And she had her own style. She had the balls to stand on what she believed in publicly as far as her culture. And she had some hood in her. That woman went straight to heaven. You better believe it. And if she was owed $1 billion, she got 10 times more than that. She don't even need money in heaven because she's automatically abundant. You don't worry about stuff like money when you get to that level. So in reality, she won. And if you know, you know. I just sympathize for everybody who did this woman wrong. When I watched one of her last videos and she said, the Alpha and Omega said, touch not my anointed and do no harm to my prophet. My goodness. Everything happened the way it was supposed to. When the situation is viewed from a spiritual perspective, she delivered that one last message that our Creator told her to, and her last mission was accomplished. Unfortunately, the music industry has a reputation and allegations of this same vicious cycle for Black artists. And I notice most times when this happens, Michael Jackson and Prince are like the main two artists everybody mentions, or they even take it all the way back to Sam Cooke, who was done real dirty. So I don't have to say rest in peace because I know she good. I'll say, Auntie Angie, you made it, and I know you sitting on stacks up there. My condolences to her family. Let's jump right into the reading. Her first card is the Seven of Cups. So Angie Stone is saying she was emotionally overextending herself, and her depression was causing her to overindulge in certain habits to avoid pain, like a self-destructive way of coping with depression and uncomfortable issues she didn't want to face by indulging in distracting patterns of excessive behavior. I'm picking up she feels emotional deceit. She wanted to move on and no longer wanted to carry emotional burdens from her past, but she was confused on how to go about it without causing other people pain. She had inner spiritual and emotional support. I feel like she been ready to go, but she was holding on because of her children and her grandchildren. Her next card is the Six of Wands. Exactly. Like I said, in the end, Angie came out victorious. She's saying she's one of God's favorites. Yeah, fire is a door as only spirit can be. Victory after great effort, but victory comes after a struggle. So she trusted the stability of her higher self, and now her victory is long lasting. She had secure knowledge of self identity and displayed self confidence in her leadership abilities. She knew she had a purposeful sense of direction and purpose when she was here. Her next card is the Eight of Swords. It came out reversed. Angie Stone was trying not to let her fear of survival run her spirit. I am the will, I am the way, I am wealth, and I own the day. This is the law of God. And she could have said this daily, affirmation daily, so her thoughts and beliefs were not interfered with by outside authority. She took the blindfold off and realized life starts inside and life ends inside. Angie had a lot of wisdom, and she was always just distracted mentally, so she could not share that wisdom with her people. The wisdom was powerful. Her next card is the Ten of Swords. It came out reversed. She's saying she didn't listen to her instincts and got stabbed in the back by somebody she considered family or a friend. She was surrounded by toxic people in her career and in her personal life who just did not respect or cherish her. Their main goals was always to make her feel like an outsider for some reason. She's saying she's still mad about her money. This was actually a spiritual struggle for her because she firmly believed in a higher power. So if she was truly living by the laws of her higher power, she could not focus so hard on that money that she was owed, because that would have made God think that she didn't believe that he would provide everything she needed. At the same time, for Angie, it was the principle of how she was treated like nothing after dedicating over 25 years of her life to the music industry. But God kept telling her, above all things, know thyself. Basically, telling Angie, do you know who you really are? Like, you're one of my favorites. Girl, you're bigger than the money. And I will tell y'all something, the energy of ruin, catastrophe, and violence is surrounding that money, y'all. Her next card is the Justice card. It came out reversed. Adjustment and changing direction. Her spirit cannot rest because she feels like she was done so dirty. Yeah, justice is the mediator, adjuster, and arbitrator. What you put out, you get back, is what she's saying. And she's saying every thought and action is returned to you, and that this law is active for you as long as you exist. Mm. There's no greater justice or balance achieved in this world of action and reaction than becoming what you think. This makes me feel like she spoke her own passing into existence. And I'm not trying to be insensitive, I'm just being real. And I feel like she did that when she made that video and said that she don't know what they would do to her now that she's asking for her money. Because by thinking, a process of action and reaction is started. Now, if it was going to happen, it was going to happen. But I just feel like if she would have spoken differently, her reaction, her actions, and the outcome maybe would have been different, because she actually had the power to speak and change the events in her life. She may not have known that. I think she knew. Her next card is the Four of Swords. Angie feels like her mental powers and mental stability was compromised. She's trying to say something about how she just sat there and allowed everything that was happening to her for social peace instead of working out her thoughts through the promised struggle. She said she wanted to keep peace. That's why she didn't say anything before about what was happening to her and how she was being done so dirty in the music industry. But she's saying now that peace at any cost is not preferable. She mastered a difficult mental situation by retreating or withdrawing to heal or hide, so she can create a protected mental space for herself where her insight could be generated by seclusion. Or this is what she wished she would have done while she was here. All right. We're going to check the sound real quick, y'all. We're going to check the sound real quick. All right, so if y'all watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, like the video, share the video, like the video. I would truly appreciate it. All right, so let's keep going, y'all. Her next card is the Ace of Wands. It came out reverse. The force of spirit as the element of fire, the root force of fiery motion that moves all things. So Angie wants to express the outpouring of dark energy into the universe by people. She's sending a warning. So she's saying everything is on a spiritual level. She's saying that the dark energy being spread into the universe, specifically by certain men, those men, they have obsession with power. They have abnormal sexual desires. They have pure evil intent. That they're men who are willing to take uncalculated risk, men who want to consume energy, and men who balance and increase their dark energy on a regular basis. She feels like these men focused on her the minute they realized she knew she had a burning spiritual desire for self-discovery and self-realization, which meant they would no longer have control over her, which also meant she became a threat. Sounds familiar, don't it? Her next card is the Seven of Swords. Shady energy showing up again. She was being manipulated. It was a lot of scheming happening against her. And she is saying again that it was too much noise in her brain for her to have focused action. And she know it was done on purpose. It was like her feeble thoughts became louder and stronger than her will to act. And instead of the power of I am, she was caught in self-denial and mind loops. Mind loops come from fear of discomfort, and it generates in the subconscious mind. So it was either she let them keep playing in her face to keep peace and stay comfortable so her life can stay at least quote unquote normal, or speak up and accept that they're about to make her life real uncomfortable forever for opening her mouth and not going along with it. In the end, Angie decided she was going to speak up and just deal with being uncomfortable, even though she knew how vicious these people are. Just a strong Black woman, just fearless, honey, fearless. She didn't give a damn. Her next card is the Page of Cups. It came out reverse. Angie is saying the men in her life that she was romantically involved with, now she's talking about the romantic side. She's saying those men misused her love, they deceived her, they gave her false hope and sold her dreams. Some of them even put seductive spells on her because she wasn't an easy woman. She was a woman with standards. Those men did not want to get to know her. They wanted to experience her sexually. So to skip past the getting to know each other phase, they put seduction spells on her to get her right to the part where she opens her legs. Now, I keep telling y'all about some of these men, and y'all be like, oh, I usually don't do such and such, and I don't know why I let him play with me. Because you are under a spell, sis. Y'all better wake up. Her next card is the Five of Cups. Angie is saying she has a lot of regrets. She regrets relying on other people too much for love instead of loving herself. She cries and she grieves over her past a lot, but she's starting the process of adapting to heaven. She's grieving the physical separation from her family, her children and grandchildren, but she knows she have to let go because she's on the other side of the veil that separates the physical and spiritual worlds. Give me a minute, y'all, because I'm about to cry. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm okay. So when I was pulling her cards, I saw a 222. So she was telling me not to cry because she's in the right place at the right time. Her next card is the Queen of Swords. It came out reverse. Now, her son says she knew too much, and he's right. When Angie became aware of her connection to God, aware of herself, aware of her willpower and confidence, her inner strength, and especially when she became aware of how her money wasn't adding up, she became a dangerous enemy just by simply asking, "Where's my money?" She was given a false reputation of being self-absorbed, ungrateful, malicious, ruthless, and deceitful. I mean, do you know how strong of a Black woman you have to be to intimidate those kind of men or men at all? I mean, seriously. Her next card is the Three of Cups. It came out reverse. Yeah, romantic love was just never meant for her. Now, people can say what they want to say. People say, oh, God created man and woman and everybody's meant to be with somebody. No, 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 no. Not everybody. Being with somebody is not for everybody, especially when you're an anointed and chosen spiritual being. You're on this earth for something totally way bigger than having a man or having a girlfriend or having a wife or husband. You have a whole different mission. That's so far all the way down low. That has nothing to do with the mission you're here on this earth for. Your mission is totally different from normal people when you're a chosen spiritual being. Anyway, there was never going to be a man that was pure enough for her spirit. They all had contaminated spirits. She couldn't even force any of those situations with those men because God just would not allow it. Those relationships never worked out because her spirit kept rejecting them. You know, her spirit kept rejecting those men. And even as fine as D'Angelo was, and he was fine, but him too. Her spirit rejected him too. They all had an unnatural spirit of lust, wanting to dominate her, wanting to hurt her through sex. Just, they were weird. Even a lot of her female friends, I'm also picking up, they were contaminated with the spirit of lust. Some of her female friends, is what I'm getting, they wanted her. They wanted her. They wanted all her men, like just nasty, just swapping all that fluid, just nasty. Oh, hold on for a second, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. So, y'all, that is the reading. You can make your own conclusion or determination about this reading. Thank you for listening to Fuck Love Celebrity Tarot, the Angie Stone edition. And may she peacefully rest in heaven. Make sure you check back because I'll be doing more of these, and you never know which celebrity or celebrity couple I'll be doing next.